Have you ever wondered why a blue moon is called so? Is it really blue? The answer might surprise you. Welcome to the intriguing realm of celestial bodies where not everything is as it seems. The term blue moon, despite its vivid imagery, has nothing to do with the color of our only natural satellite. Instead, it's all about timing, a fascinating quirk in the rhythm of the lunar cycle. Traditionally, a blue moon is the third full moon in a season with 4 full moons. A rare spectacle indeed. But in modern times, you'll more likely hear it referring to the second full moon in a calendar month. Both definitions are intriguing in their own right, each illuminating different aspects of our lunar companion. They offer a glimpse into how we perceive and interpret the cosmos around us. So keep your eyes on the sky and your curiosity piqued as we delve into the fascinating world of blue moons. Traditionally, a blue moon has a very specific definition in astronomy. This term, intriguing as it may sound, isn't about the moon changing its color to a shade of blue. It refers to a particular timing in the lunar cycle. Let's delve deeper into its traditional meaning. In the grand cosmic dance, the moon orbits the Earth, and together they travel around the sun. As they do, we experience the changing seasons marked by the equinoxes and solstices. Each season, defined by these solar events, typically hosts 3 full moons. However, every now and then a season gets a bonus, a 4th full moon. Why does this happen, you may ask? Well, the lunar cycle, the time it takes for the moon to go from new moon to full moon, and back again, is about 29.5 days. This is slightly shorter than most calendar months, which means that over time these extra half days add up. Eventually, they accumulate enough to squeeze an extra full moon into a season. Now, here's where the blue moon comes in. In a season with 4 full moons, it's the 3rd full moon that's designated as the blue moon. You might think it would be the extra 4th one, right? But no, it's the 3rd. This is because the naming of the moons was tied to certain seasonal events and festivals, and an extra moon could throw the calendar off. So, to keep things in sync, the 3rd full moon in a season of 4 gets the title blue. That's the original traditional definition. It's a testament to the intricate cosmic ballet that we're a part of, where even a slight change in the rhythm can lead to something as poetic as a blue moon. But as we'll find out, this isn't the definition most of us use today. The modern understanding of a blue moon is quite different, and it's all thanks to a simple misunderstanding. But we'll get to that in the next scene. In modern usage, the definition of a blue moon has changed. That's right, it's taken on a completely different meaning from its traditional definition. So what exactly is this modern interpretation of a blue moon? Well, it's quite simple. The modern definition describes a blue moon as the 2nd full moon within a calendar month that has 2 full moons. Picture this, you're stargazing one night and you see a full moon. Then a few weeks later, within the same calendar month, you see another full moon. That 2nd full moon? That's what we call a blue moon. But how did this definition come about? It's a bit of a story, actually. It all started with a misinterpretation of the original traditional definition. The traditional definition, as we've discussed, defines a blue moon as the 3rd full moon in a season with 4 full moons. However, an article published in a popular astronomy magazine in the 40s misinterpreted this, stating that a blue moon was the 2nd full moon in a month. This error spread, and the definition stuck around. It's interesting to note that this modern definition depends entirely on our man-made calendar system. If we used a lunar calendar, where months are based on the moon's phases, this type of blue moon would never occur. It's a phenomenon that's unique to our current solar calendar system. Now you might be thinking, that's all well and good, but how often do we actually get to see these blue moons? It's a great question. The answer, not as often as you might think. Blue moons, by either the traditional or modern definition, are relatively rare events. They require a specific alignment of the lunar cycle with our calendar months. This is the definition you will most commonly hear today, but how often does a blue moon occur? Well, as we'll discuss in the next scene, while they might not be as rare as, say, a blue moon in the literal sense, they're still quite the celestial event to behold. Blue moons are relatively rare events. They're like the surprise guests at a party, infrequent but always a delight when they show up. You see, blue moons require a very specific alignment of the lunar cycle with our calendar months or seasons. Based on the modern definition of a blue moon, that is the 2nd full moon in a single calendar month, they occur about once every 2.7 years. That's less than 3 times in a decade. The timing of these blue moons can vary greatly. They're not picky about when they make an appearance and can pop up in any month of the year. But despite the seeming randomness of their occurrence, there's a certain rhythm to their frequency, a cosmic dance, if you will, between the moon's cycle and our human-made calendar. Despite their rarity, blue moons have captured the imagination of people around the world. The term blue moon has a certain magic to it, a whisper of mystery, a hint of the extraordinary. It has woven its way into the fabric of our folklore, literature, and popular culture, standing as a symbol of rare or unusual events. These elusive lunar happenings have been immortalized in song with the famous ballad Blue Moon serenading the rarity of true love. In literature, they often signal a twist of fate or a turn of events that is as unexpected as a fourth full moon in a season. And who among us hasn't used the phrase "once in a blue moon" to describe something that happens infrequently? This phrase, now embedded in our everyday language, owes its origins to this astronomical rarity. So, even though the moon doesn't turn blue, the cultural significance of a blue moon is deeply colored with a sense of wonder, enchantment, and the extraordinary. So, the next time you hear the phrase, "once in a blue moon," you'll know exactly what it means.